And you have tuned into Global Lens, where we bring you all the international headlines. The United States carried out an airstrike against Islamic State militants in northwest Nigeria at the request of Nigeria's government. US President Donald Trump and the US military has said that on Thursday. He claimed the group had been targeting Christians in the region. The US military's Africa Command said the strike was carried out in Sokoto state at the request of the Nigerian authorities and killed multiple ISIS militants. The strike comes after Trump, starting in late October, began warning that Christianity faces an existential threat in Nigeria and in fact also threatened to militarily intervene in the West African country over what he says is its failure to stop violence targeting Christian communities. Nigeria's foreign ministry said the strikes were carried out as part of ongoing security cooperation with the United States involving intelligence sharing and strategic coordination to target militant groups. Now, video posted by the Pentagon showed at least one projectile launching from a warship. US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth on X thanked the Nigerian government for its support and cooperation and added more to come. So, US President Donald Trump said on Thursday that American forces have carried out what he described as numerous and deadly airstrikes against ISIS terrorists in Nigeria, accusing them of targeting and killing Christians in the region. He made a post on Truth Social platform as well, where he said the strikes were launched on his orders and have hit ISIS terrorists operating in northwest Nigeria. Let me quote what he said. He said, "Tonight, at my direction as Commander-in-Chief, the United States launched a powerful and deadly strike against ISIS terrorist scum in northwest Nigeria." This is the post that he made on his social media profile of Truth Social. Donald Trump claimed the terrorists had been targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians, saying the violence had reached levels not seen for many years and even centuries. He said that he had previously warned the terrorist group to stop the attacks. Let me again quote one of the lines that he wrote, that I have previously warned these terrorists that if they do not stop the slaughtering of Christians, there would be hell to pay, and tonight there was. According to US President, the operation involved numerous perfect strikes, which he said were carried out by the US military. The Department of War executed numerous perfect strikes as only the United States is capable of doing, he said. He said that using an informal reference to the Pentagon. Now, Donald Trump said the action reflected his broader stance on militancy and said that under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamic terrorism to prosper. He praised US forces, also adding a holiday message for them that may God bless our military and Merry Christmas to all. Remember, Nigeria has faced years of violence from extremist groups, including ISIS-linked factions and Boko Haram, particularly in the north and northeast parts of the country. And in fact, the United States very recently had designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern under the International Religious Freedom Act. Then in November, Donald Trump had said that he had directed the Pentagon to begin planning potential military action after claims of persecution of Christians over there. Now, in recent weeks, the State Department also announced visa restrictions on Nigerians and family members linked to mass killings and violence against Christians. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu had vowed to protect religious freedom in a statement and letter that was published on social media yesterday on Christmas. To the people of Nigeria, he said, let me read a couple of lines from the letter that he has posted, that as your president, I remain committed to doing everything within my power to enshrine religious freedom in Nigeria and to protect all the people of different faiths from violence. Since I assumed office in 2023, I have continually reassured Nigerians of our unyielding commitment to safeguarding the security, unity and stability of our nation. But one interesting fact here is that Nigeria's government has rejected the claims that Christians are being systematically persecuted, arguing that armed groups target both the Muslims as well as Christians, and that such assertion oversimplify a complex security situation of Nigeria. Speaking of the demography of Nigeria, the country's population is roughly divided between Muslims living primarily in the north and Christians living primarily in the south.